Friday. I hope you guys are having an awesome October so far. Just a quick reminder before we get into your reading. I want you guys to check out my 200th subscriber giveaway. I will be giving away a free either Celtic Cross or horoscope reading, a card for each house reading to my 200th subscriber, and also a $25 gift certificate. So you guys want to make sure that you like the videos. If you really like the videos, you subscribe and support the channel if you can to keep all of the great content coming to you guys. I thank you so much for checking us out. Have a great October. Happy Halloween.
Hey Aquarius, what is going on? Happy October, happy Halloween, happy coming to an end of 2016. Just happy Aquarius. So let's jump right into it because my cards just shuffled, they're energized up, they're ready to go. So and it's already the 3rd of October. So I want to hop right into it for Aquarius. I'm going to I've told you guys about my spread before. I'm doing the same spread I did last month. If you're unfamiliar, go check out last month's video. Make sure you check out the intro and subscribe and like the video. Support if you can support. I'm going to be doing a giveaway, a free reading, and a gift card giveaway for my 200th subscriber, and we're going to do that at 200, 300, 400, and so on. So just check out my intro in this video, and if there's no intro in here, just check out the videos on my page for more information about that. You should see that. And these are for your sun, moon, and rising. These are general readings for entertainment purposes. They may not resonate with you. If they do not and you need something more personal, please contact myself at the email address in the description box and request a reading, or you can contact any reader or astrologer of your choice, of course. So again, happy October. Much love to everybody, and thank you for tuning into the channel. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm shuffling the cards. The message I had for Aquarius before we even start, I'm going to cut the deck, lay the cards, and then we'll hop into it. And then we'll do an oracle card for the heart at the end of the reading. So the message that I had for Aquarius for October before we get into it is just let it flow. So whatever that means to you, sorry about the background noise from the computer. Whatever that means to you, Aquarius, just let it flow. Whatever area of your life you can apply that to, whatever area of your life that helps you most, just let it flow. Things may get a little hot, a little turned up, but you just want to let them flow. Let your processes work out, and just let things flow. Don't push anything too hard. Don't be too steadfast about things. Just kind of let them flow organically. So let's go ahead and lay the cards. I am going to take a card from the bottom of the deck to represent the energy coming into October. 3 more cards from the top of the deck for the remainder of the month. Then we'll do our oracle card at the end. And I may lay some Lenormand cards if there's something that we kind of want to know more about, if something inconspicuous comes up in the read. But I'm trying to keep these to about 10-15 minutes. So we'll kind of see what happens. All right. So your first card out of the gate, Aquarius, is going to be the 4 of Swords in reverse. Your next card is the King of Wands. The next card is the Sorry about that little pause. I had a phone call. And then your last card is going to be the Knight of Wands in reverse. And I'll just be shuffling the other deck as we look at the cards that are on the table. So Aquarius, like I talked about coming into the reading, just letting it flow. So with the 4 of Swords in reverse, it kind of tells me that you're coming into the month ready to sort of jump back into things. But like I say, don't be too steadfast about anything. Don't jump into anything too quickly. Kind of ease off of your perch and ease back into the things that you're into. So this has to do with the information you're into, how you convey your information, whether it be your job, love life, personal life, just kind of easing back into things. When you look at the 4 of Swords upright, it symbolizes sort of a card of rest. Just kind of laying to rest, laying the body to rest, mental rest, just sort of gathering your faculties so that you can rejuvenate yourself, rebuild yourself physically and spiritually, and kind of get back to a place where you're in a good state of mind and you're energized and you're ready to move forward. So I feel like with the 4 of Swords in reverse, it's like you're coming out of this mental and this the state of mental rest and the state of a body, physical rest, and you really want to do some things, put some plans into action, put some things into action, but ease into those things, Aquarius. Aquarius is you can come at people pretty hard, Aquarius. If my audio is choppy or you guys notice it's broken up, it's because I didn't have enough space. I had to clear off some audios on my phone. So I'm just going to merge these two audio clips together because it cut off. And I'm glad I was looking and I noticed, because I would have been a little frustrated had I talked and then it didn't record, because sometimes you can't, it's off the dome, it's from the heart, so I can't go back and reiterate everything I said. So let me try to get this done. So that's just how you're feeling, Aquarius. Sometimes you guys can come on strong. I mean, you can be very passionate about what it is that you think and you feel, very intellectual sign, and you have no problem conveying that to others. So just ease your way into your dealings this month, whether it be business, personal, educational, whatever you're into, Aquarius. And as we see, we come into the King of Wands. So this could either represent a male fire sign person in your life, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius person that is either helping you, guiding you. It could be a teacher that you're learning from. It could be someone you really admire. The King of Wands energy, he is very active. He is very smart, very determined, and he takes charge and he makes good calls, good judgments, whether it comes to just business, getting ahead in life, action-oriented sorts of things. The King of Wands is a go-to person for that. So either you have someone in your life like this, Aquarius, or this is the kind of energy that you need in your life or that you have in your life. Because I see coming from that Four of Swords, you really are going to have some action-oriented energy this month. Whether it's coming from outside of you or inside of you, but just really taking what you know, Aquarius, taking what you're passionate about and sort of going forward with those things and being confident in those things, and just not letting anybody tell you any different, Aquarius. That's what the King of Wands does. But also with that King of Wands comes in the Knight of Cups to bring an emotional feel to it. I know, Aquarius, a lot of times you guys can be in your head. You can be very mental, and there's not always probably an emotional understanding sometimes, or you're not as emotionally invested in certain situations and certain things. But I feel with the Knight of Cups, this is either this emotional fulfillment and these opportunities coming into your life. I mean, I don't see it having a lot to do with love. I think this is an overall feeling that Aquarius is getting, and that you're seeing that you are seeing happen in your everyday dealings. So you are seeing maybe more, looking at things from a more emotional perspective, getting some more emotional alignment, or bringing some more sensitive feelings and emotions into your dealings, Aquarius, and really finding that there is love in your passions. There is love around you. There are offerings of love and people who care about you that are around you. And that also could represent, a water sign energy, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces that is in your life, or a feeling or energy that's coming in. And it could be different offers of emotional love, feelings, and it doesn't have to be a romantic love. It could be expressed from family, from friends, but just an emotional offering, just kind of setting down your mistrust, your leeriness, and just saying, I bow to you. I offer this cup to you in its fullness, to show that I am dedicated. I am passionate. I am interested. So this is either your passions or the energy that you're presenting or that's being presented to you. And I really feel like it's passions and it's energy, because you had the King of Wands looking toward that reverse Four of Swords, which is telling me when you come from that Four of Swords, I really feel like you're coming into that King of Wands energy. And out of that King of Wands energy comes some discovery of feelings, of emotions, of different offerings, and of different perspectives and things that may be right in front of you, and probably have been in front of you for a long time, that maybe you did not see, Aquarius. And then that brings us, as we end the month, it brings us to the Knight of Wands in reverse. So when the Knight of Wands is upright, it represents travel. It represents gusto, a fire, a passion, and like taking, he has that wand up in the air. So a creative passion, a creative fire. As you, and like we say, fire, the wands are the fire cards. When you talk about Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, they are your fire signs. They are your passionate signs, your signs who go out, get things done out in the world, your traveling signs, your adventurous signs like your Sagittarius. I'm not sure technically which fire sign the Knight of Wands represents, but I'd take a gander to say it's the Sagittarius. It could be the Sagittarius, the Aries, or the Leo. But it just reminds me of the Sagittarius because the horse and the man on the horse, they're very passionate about where they're going. They're trudging full speed ahead. And it doesn't necessarily look like they're going into war or battle, but they're definitely going to make some important discoveries or bring some important information from where they're coming from, or just bring some important knowledge as far as showing people how to do things or being passionate. And with the Knight of Wands in reverse, I'm feeling like Aquarius, you're pretty much, you may be more at a standstill and just a reflective state. With that Knight of Cups and then that Knight of Wands coming out in reverse, maybe the emotions and looking at the more passionate side of things is going to slow that action down a little bit. Difference between the King of Wands and like the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a traveler. He's in his journeys. He's in his life. He is learning. He is discovering. He is taking what he's learned and he discovered to other places. But with the King of Wands, he's been there. He's done that. He's earned his place on the throne, and he has the knowledge and the wisdom that he's acquired through his travels. So if you look more so in the beginning of the month, you're coming from that King of Wands perspective, where you had that energy in your life coming from somewhere else. So there's not probably a need right now for you to be all over the place and just traveling and going forth out into the world with so much art and passion. It's probably more of a time to turn that passion inward to the feelings and the emotions, match that up with the things you're learning in your journey and what you've been through, so that you can exemplify, or that you can take your place on the throne like the King of Swords, or you can match that. Sorry, I had a phone call. There's a lot of interruptions, Aquarius, and maybe that's why I say let it flow. You may notice this month there are going to be interruptions. There may be things that you view as like minor setbacks or just minor interruptions that's trying to distract you from your path, but let it flow. Do not be worried. Don't let any anxieties kick in. No thoughts of that you won't be where you want to be, won't get you where you want to get to, and your light won't shine, because it will. It's just time for you to really dig deep with what you have inside of you and put like the realness and the truthfulness and just the passion behind your actions and the things that you're interested in, and the people and the topics and the things and places that you deal with this month. So kind of like, not the fluff, just getting down to the bare meat of what it is that you really value in your life and you take stock in, and that you place worth on. So let's pull an oracle card. I know this is going past 15 minutes. It always does. So I'm just going to cut the oracle deck. I don't have time to do Lenormand on that Knight of Wands or the reverse Four of Swords. I would do it on the Knight of Wands, really wouldn't do it on the Four of Swords. I just to give you more information. So we'll just go into the oracle card, and hopefully as we move on, I'll have more time to incorporate those into the reading, because it would just give you some more information on what that Knight of Wands is particularly pertaining to. But the energy to really help you guys get through this month is success and growth. So that's what I was talking about, just kind of taking stock and taking that seat as the King of Wands. This is a number 8, which is a multiplicity of the 4. So like when I said, when you come off of your rest and perch and you really want to jump back into the world and keep moving forward, you're building up to that 8. You're building up to finish a cycle, which is a 10, and get to that King of Swords, which is the suit card, which is the court cards. You're becoming that king or queen in the knowledge and in the information and in your life. It's one thing to say we are, but it is an absolutely different thing to say what you think you are and to really be who you say you are and what you think you are. So, and I feel like that's where the success and growth is coming from. And it comes from inside. You've been through a lot of journeys of Aquarius. You've acquired knowledge. You've acquired experiences. And now it's time for you to grow from that. Grow emotionally. I know you've got it in the mind, but dig deep into your emotions and dig deep into your feelings and really put some passion behind your passions. So, it doesn't all just come intellectually, but there's really some feeling there, because you need to marry your intellect with the emotions to really have that success and that growth that you're looking for. So that's why I say just stop. It's not really about charging out there. Let things flow. That is how you come into your success and growth, because the actions that needed to be taken, you've done. There's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to go back and ponder over. Keep doing what you're doing. Be grounded and don't let anybody knock you off that perch. Flow like a body of water. Take a sign from the knowing King of Wands, who has been there, who has done that, which even leads you up to the major arcana of the Emperor. The Emperor doesn't have anything to prove. He is successful. He is the victorious warrior who now has all of the wisdom that and is seated on his throne to impart that wisdom upon others. And what the Emperor says goes. So that's all a part of your success and growth, Aquarius, whether this be your career, your love life, your family, relationships. I really hope that I said something that can help you in October get to where you want to be, soothe you on the inside, so that you find a marriage between your emotions and your intellect, and other people see, wow, this Aquarius is really, really growing. But it doesn't really matter what other people see. It all matters what you see and what you feel, Aquarius. Love you guys. Have the best October. If you celebrate Halloween, have the best Halloween. And check back with me later in the month, guys. Gonna try to come back and do some love readings and even some Halloween readings. Ooh, spooky, spooky. Love you guys. Thanks for checking out Frequency Real Radio. Deuces.